Okay, now welcome. I'm going to be playing a song, okay? And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, to play this song. It's a King of the Road by Roger Miller with lyrics on it. And they're the ones, it's their record. It comes from wherever it is. I hope I'm allowed, or I hope I only lose this video. But the reason I'm coming on is because the King of the Road, it shows the train. I went to the year I was born. I mean, if I'm going to talk about something, we got to go back to roots. Where did I start thinking like this? I started by the day I was born. What's in front of me? Not what's behind me of what I've learnt. The knowledge, not the truth, is not what you learn. It doesn't mean you learn the truth, but you learn the knowledge. Or is it you learn the knowledge, but you don't learn the truth? It doesn't matter. So this is where this comes from. And it's King of the Road. And the way I read these things, okay, because he's the King of the Road, I take out first and I take out last. Fi, if, first, 9 and 6, 15, and last, the seventh gate. This is the word in. 9 and 14, 23 and 18. He is in the King of the Road. He is in between the three worlds because he is the weight on the tracks. He is the weight that put the weight between the two track sides by putting on the hammer in the ground, these wooden things over here. They're putting weight on those wooden things over here. Life is built. It's built. It's. Listen. I don't know anything. I don't need to know anything. I just have to be intelligent to figure out that we can build things. So I'm taking pieces apart from everything I see in front of me and trying to rebuild the structure that runs, but I'm not using any strings. How do I get the wires here? Just know how the wires can get there by the way the process is in the regular world. So when you also read King of the Road, these are add-ons. They're two letters that will show up in 100 million different words. The in small is not capitalized for time heaven as an entity. Time heaven within your mind, King of the Road. R&D, first and last, 18. R&D is third, THRD. Okay, O and A, the ode, O, 15. Okay, 1 and 5 and 1, 1, 5 and 1. Okay, which can be a multitude of things. Okay, but these are in both vowels. Being in both vowels, you would say it's just like the ace dot. It's this one over here because it's in a vowel. It has superiority. It's in a vowel. It's in a vowel over here. So the O and the A coming together automatically have to say, okay, it's part of the vowels because A, E, I, okay, and O all have the ace in it, even the U. The 1 is inside 2 with U, 2 and 1. A is 1. E is 5, okay, which here is 1 and here is 4, but inside E, there's 5. There's the 1 again. O, we have it, and U, 21. So it's in every single one. So the vowel counts for the ace automatically. And when you put something in between something, this bar and this bar will take space. Why put it in between? Go back and forth. We're both on the same level. You put it up one level. I hold it up on this level. I take this. This cannot hold alone. But in the steeple in the middle, now it could hold alone. One can be held between two. And that's almost like the fleur-de-lis, right? The fleur-de-lis, you know how the fleur-de-lis goes? It's a pie in the center and two loops, which create a whole lot of stuff. Okay, what else did I want to show you? 1440 plus 4 is 1444 inside the equation. What is the equation? 4 times 1440, which is 4 days of any day of the week, 24 hours a day, equals to 5760. 1440 plus 4 equals up to 1444. 4, 8, 12, and 1 is 13. But this also gets a number, okay? This will get the number 2, or it gets the number 1, or it gets the number 3. Why? Because inside this 0 as a 6, there's 4 numbers, okay? The only one you can get first and last is the 5. We're going to put a 2 over here for 7, okay? So we're going to add the 2. So this over here is 13. This will end up saying 5775. Did I manufacture this number to come out this way? Yes. What year is this in the Gregorian calendar? This is the year 2000. Okay, this is the year 2000. If you take off 33 years from here, okay, it'll be 27. 57, 27. Okay, it's 48 more. Now, what am I actually doing? I'm going back to specific places and times that were brought upon me. Could have been brought upon you, but I would have to see the news. So I have to talk about me. Otherwise, if I talk about somebody else and it was 300 years ago, it would only be a story. Could be a fable if I was able to understand. Anyways, stupidity like that. V versus S versus the division. Is this no decision? 5760. Okay. If we actually go back in time, we're going to go back to 5522. 55 and 22 are perfect numbers for Christ. And that's, okay, when they had the inauguration, I think near the president's 238 years ago. Is that what it was? 238 from 2014 is 6, 7, 17. Would it be something like this? 19, 2014, 238. But if we went to 1771, okay, we're going to take off 5 more years. We're going to go to 1771. We're going to take off 243 years. 243 is the vibration. It is man's vibration because, like I said, it's these two fingers, right? But if these two fingers had a spring on them and they were balancing off each other, they would be their perfect vibration, right? 2, 3, 4, what would be balancing is the car just above it. So 243 minus this would be 17. This will say and 58 would be the marker. That's the matrix number. The silver matrix, 8558 is the silver matrix angel. That's just the number. Just take it the way it is. 57 and 17 equals 74. That's the number of Jesus. If we add on, okay, if we add on or we multiply now, okay, we did the multiply, we added on a 57, 75. What else do? I can add this together. It becomes 54, and that's the sun. Something to do with the sun, but I'm not going to get into that part. Did you follow me? Did you know your pinkies and your thumbs, my hands, my palms, palm, we had something to do with palms, my palm trees hang over, right? My palms, the palms are palms. Anyways, here's my hands with my palms down. The thumbs are against each other, okay? Here I am with my palms up, right? I see my palms. Now everybody else sees my palms. Palms up, palms down. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. This is the year 5775. All the numbers click. The question is, when will they fall into order? Has anybody seen this? Does anybody know what this is? Follow it. It's a 2. You see the 2, the big 2, the outline of the 2? Follow the other one. It's the outline of the 5, right? But it can't be a 5 because there's a line in the center. So this was a 6. This was a 2. If you take a look, the outline is 33, or the reason why the B is bigger on one than it is on the other. Okay? You get 3 and 3, or you get E and 3. E and 3 equals 8, and if you move these two together, it is 8. You turn it sideways, it's an 8 and a T, or like 80. Or you have 18, holding on to it, or you have the H. How many things come from just 26? More of a story. E5, okay? Do you see 2 and 5? You see 5 here and 2 here? Well, down here you see 2 and 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, because that's who it is, Earth, Man, Human. Everything starts over here, 25, 26. This is in your roulette and in your piano. You become into the doghouse, okay? Somehow, whatever they did something to us. Anyways, to jump off that, we're going to take the K and say that would be a car. The Third Reich, inside Rise, Satches. Versaces. North American Versaces, Area 51 Versaces. I got my phone here, I can't answer it. So this is what it says inside the word Krishna. Harry the Rabbit Houdini caches, something is hidden inside the Krishna, spirit heaven, king creation, resident of Tishre. Tishre is the month of October. Now I rushed it all for nothing. Okay? Krishna. Okay? The reason I say car, because there's only two ways to get anything. It's a K, and the K is in the A family. It's with an R. The R is in the A family. They both represent, 29 is the birth. They both represent a solid, how can I say it, two different areas. The sounding after the K, okay, and the sounding before the R. That's why R with K is car. H is the other one. So you would say cache. What is hidden? Hidden knowledge. Area 51. Rish, Hari Rishna. Then you see the German here. But don't take it for I can say Canadian, I can say American. It doesn't matter. It's just where it comes from. It has nothing to do with anything else. The H or the how or the hall. The LAH. Okay? The H of L. And the heel, the dog, and the dog's world. I think we got that piece in, right? There were two other pieces I wanted to do. One was 8 times 8 times 8 is 512 plus 24 is 536. No 4 inside of that, right? The other thing I wanted to mention is, see where it says 104 and plus 6? The reason it says that is because, yes, 5 times 3 times 6 is 104. So the 104, because there is 104, because, let me see something. 5 times 6 is 30 times 3 is 90. 5 plus 6 plus 3 is 14. 14 is all around this dice. 5, 3, and 6. 6, 3. Whoop. 5 can't be up. 5, 3. Now, it seems like the 5 and 6 might not be able to be with each other. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. No, I can't get the 3 with it. Okay, but you understand. So 104 will become 110. That's the Twin Towers. Then it'll become 116 because 0 will get 6. So it becomes 116, and in this area total of 104, it becomes 164, 170, 176. There's a whole lot of combinations I shouldn't even come here and tell you right now. But in 1 to 16, 1 to 16 equals 17, the Queen's head. 1 to 16, which is A to P, A and P, which says bring me the light, equals to, add them up, 136 plus the Q, 17, 153. It says Ace has got the whole. In October, the 110 volt of the 110 story of the 6-4 man making X and X. 190, okay, is adding up 1 to 19. When you add up 1 and 19 is 20, so add 20 more because you have to always add the 1 back to it because you come at the end of the stick. There's a candy at the end of the stick, not just the stick, right? And it's the blood that's flowing through that stick. So we got to keep that blood alive for 1,444 minutes a day for the rotation. 1 daily rotation. Raphael 7286, the constellation is Pegasus, the year is 5775, and I don't see anything happening yet. So for me, well, it's just like every other day. Oh my God.